Good day. Here we are, a couple days after the Super Bowl halftime show, and good old Rihanna and the Scarlet Woman becomes the whore of Babylon in the middle of the show, wearing her priestess gown. A quick clothes change. I was waiting for her to put the hood on. She never did. Everything was done upon a giant red cross, all red and white. Really typical Knights Templar regalia, and she just happens to be pregnant. So the whore of Babylon riding upon the great dragon, with the devil's child in her belly, the moon child, the homunculus, the one born of the beams of the moon, so to speak. It's all the Abramelin working. It all has to do with Aleister Crowley, Libra 77. Interesting that it was Super Bowl 57. Those are some really interesting numbers. It was on the 33rd parallel, which is also known as the death row parallel. Everything's done with numbers. Everything is perfect with numbers. They speak to each other with numbers. Rihanna was throwing up the all-seeing eye symbolism at the very end in front of the whole crowd. Like I said, she had all her hermaphrodites. You couldn't tell whether they were male or female the way they were dressed. All of them wearing belly shirts, dressed the same all the way through. It's part of the alchemical wedding of bringing the black and the white together, of bringing the male and female parts together, the phallic and the yoni, creating or the joining of the holy guardian angels, the bad angels and the good angels, the bringing together of those two things, crossing the abyss, which she's already made several videos about. She had a really interesting video diary for her anti-diary, which literally means Antichrist. It's been 7 years since she released her last album, which is another complete number. 7 years is completion. So after her anti-diary, her Antichrist experience, walking through the abyss, facing Choronzon, she now is on the world stage with the completed pregnancy and soon to be birth of whatever she was impregnated with in the alternate dimension that she crossed over into. It's gonna be interesting to see what the name of this child is when it comes into the world. And I hate to bash on a child, but these people are into serious occult, ritualistic magic. They follow the rituals to a T. They have them all planned out years and years in advance, and she's definitely one of them. She is completely connected to all the dark forces in the universe, and she's become a very dark force herself. You had Jack Harlow in the commercials. Jack Harlow was doing a commercial for Doritos, and it was full of triangles, full of Illuminati, all-seeing eye regalia. The symbolism in that commercial was crazy. You've probably seen it. There were a lot of rabbits and this is the year of the rabbit, as far as the Chinese zodiac goes. And it's the year of the alien. We have what's going on right now. We've had 4 different, we'll call them UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to call them, shot down all over the United States. There's almost no information about what these things actually were, or if they even actually exist. It could be all Project Bluebeam, the fake alien invasion, to bring in the new world, to usher in the new world order. It could be real, weapons from China to create a nuclear war scenario. It could be Russia trying to bring us into a Article 5 situation. But there are a lot of interesting things happening right now. There's a huge storm about to hit the East Coast. Yeah, those UFOs though, there's been several different interpretations of them. There's been a lot of information that they're leaking out. They were cylindrical, they weren't balloons, then they possibly could have been balloons. There's some footage out there of the pilots in the F-16 Viper shooting down one of the objects. They said it was smaller than a car, possibly the size of a 4-wheeler. It apparently maybe had some strings hanging off of it, some sort of strings hanging off of it. But there's no conclusive evidence. It says they were saying that it was black metallic, possibly reflecting the sunlight, so they couldn't get a good view of it, a good idea of it. That was the one over Lake Huron, north of Michigan. But we've had shoot downs in Alaska. There's been 4 of them total so far. One over the East Coast, like the North Carolina area. I don't know, man. These are strange times. We're gonna have to wait and see what unfolds. But the symbolism, the alien symbolism during the Super Bowl, the rabbits that look like aliens, look like they came from space rabbits, we'll call them. And then you got now you have a mass shooting in Michigan today on February 14th. It's all symbolic, man. Everything happens in the right time. Everything is perfectly timed to be what it is. And things are unfolding at a rapid pace right now. There's a quickening, and you can feel it in your spirit if you pay attention. You can know that things are happening. That's it, man. That's what I got for this morning. Like I said before, I thank you for watching the videos. Hopefully I can give you guys information that is helpful to you. Try to stay on topic a little better. I'm kind of a scatterbrain in some senses. Like, information comes into me and there's no telling how it's going to come out. But like, comment, subscribe. Try to make the videos get better and better. Practicing, taking the time out of my day to do this. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be on Dwayne McClain TV tonight, TV2, Dwayne McClain 2, since his main channel got taken out. If you guys want to come watch the live, please do. I'm trying to work on something with Black Mirror's TV right now to decipher some of the Bay Area hip-hop Illuminati connections that are going on. I grew up in Vallejo, during the time of all the famous hyphy movement Bay Area rappers. I went to school with some of them. I was closely connected with a few, and I have a lot of inside information. So I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to send him an email coming up here in a couple days, and we should do a good show, do a live, and just chop it up about the things that I know, the things that maybe a lot of other people don't know. Anyway, do another video tomorrow, and like I said, we're gonna be on Dwayne McClain tonight. So Dwayne McClain 2 tonight, DMTV 2. Let's get it. Have a good day.